welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Pre-Market Prep. Couple things. Thank you for all of the kind messages from yesterday. Allow me, we will get to tickers, I promise. Allow me to explain myself a little bit. So many of you know the top 10 trading patterns, which I basically consider this, I may even rename this. It's like the Pre-Market Prep manual, okay? This ebook, I gave it away a couple months ago. Anyway, allow me to explain my frustration yesterday. Tuesday night, this was supposed to go live. Didn't. I've been trying to get this out for 6 months. You guys know I reference it all the time. You ask where it is. Where is it? Where is it? Where can I get it? Supposed to launch Tuesday night. It didn't. I got a little ragey. Maybe I did too many deadlifts and drank too much coffee yesterday morning. I got a little ragey. That being said, I have a solution for you. The next 24 hours, it's on my personal website. Okay? I'm no web developer. I can't design a web page to sell an ebook, but I can use Squarespace. All right? So, Nicole will drop the link in all of the chats. It's on my personal Instagram for 24 hours. And I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, Tim, yesterday you yelled at us. Today you're giving us a sales pitch. Listen! It's $50. I gave it away 2 months ago. For weeks and months, people are like, I didn't get it. Where can I get it? After I gave it away, I got like 500 comments, literally 500 comments on how great it is, how it made everything on Pre-Market Prep clearer. Now it's $50. I don't know. Maybe it'll go live next week. Maybe it'll go live after I'm dead. Okay? I've been trying for 6 months to get this book live. So, get it today, or maybe they'll give away copies at my funeral at this point, okay? So, $50, 99% of what I'm going to talk about today. The terminology, the patterns, what's a dip and rip, what's a VWAP hold, what's a earnings winner, what's a break of previous days highs. Why do you talk about whole dollar, half dollars? Why do you talk about red to green? Why do you talk about green to red? What do you look for when you're doing what are these hand patterns you're always talking about, okay? All that stuff, it's in there. It's $50. Get it or don't, okay? Don't. Because I tried giving it away, and a lot of you didn't get it. Cry to grandma, okay? Go to grandma's house. If you don't buy it in the next 24 hours, you got till 7:30 tomorrow morning on my personal Instagram. Don't buy it. Then whine to grandma. Maybe she'll make you some cookies. Maybe she'll give you a hug. Maybe she'll knit you a new blanket. But I ain't knitting you no blanket. All right. Let's get to work. What do you think about CNET? I would gladly answer any of your questions. Actually, number one, top dip and rip is AVGR. Higher float, but I do like this because of the patent news. So AVGR, currently my main dip and rip. CNET. Disgusting. No offense, Zach. CNET sucks. GTEC. Woo-hoo! My man, Sergeant Jones. Sergeant Jones. What division of the military or police are you in? I would like to know. Well done, Sergeant Jones. We got a 1 million float stock, trading 10 million shares with a press release at 7 a.m. We love 7 a.m. press releases that tells you that it's a penny stock that knows how to play the game. And we got a 52-week high. And what do these guys do? Blah, blah, blah. Don't really care what they do. So that being said, well done, Sergeant Jones. GTEC. The recipe is there. 1 million float. 10x float rotation at 8 a.m. Oh, wild times. Well, 10 million shares traded at 8 a.m. You guys don't know how spoiled you are. Back in my day, this thing wouldn't trade 10 million all day. PR and 52 blue sky chart. Help me out. Any genius short sellers shorting this thing? Where they at? Where they at? Where my boys at? Speaking of grandma's basement, where's all the 20-year-old bros shorting this thing? I don't see them, but they're probably in it. Allow me to draw you a dip and rip, which would be ripped from the pages. Sounds like a Marvel movie. Ripped from the pages of the ebook. What do we got? I would call the current high today 25. VWAP is currently 21. I'm going to call it 2150. We tend to round, especially on a higher price stock. It's basing at 2284. So what do we want to see? Ideally, the volume stays. This bounces off of VWAP into the open. So the white line is the 930 open. Ideally, this, the green line's the stock price, yellow's VWAP. You should know these things. I guess sometimes I do I try and stay consistent on the colors most of the time. So what we're going to look for is that break of 25 for a standard dip and rip, and then you're going to risk VWAP. So keep in mind, that's, you're risking $3.50 a share. Make sure you're properly sized. Okay. So what's beautiful about this type of stock, anything can happen today. So, but also know, if you got a small account, make sure you're properly position sized, because you got to give this some wiggle room. Okay. This isn't some 90-cent stock that you're going to have a 5-cent stop on. This thing's currently got $20 of range on the day. Okay. So take that into consideration. $8 to 27. That's $20 of range. If you're trading this thing with a 10-cent stop, you'll get stopped out. Now, you have to adjust your position size accordingly. And here's the thing. Look at SCKT the other day. If you had a small account and you had 50 shares of SCKT and you made $5-6 a share, not a bad day for a small account. So well done, Sergeant Jones. GTEC, dip and rip. New notes. GTEC, dip and rip. And quick access. Share. And keep in mind, the reason I draw this a lot, okay? I mean, this pattern applies basically every day. You've got a low-priced, hot sector play with a press release, and there's 10x float rotation at 8:30 a.m. CCIV still has juice. Last I knew it did. Let me peek at the chart, though. Oops. Ooh, so this is that. So Chris, do I think CCIV has juice? Yes, 100%. This is that one of our favorite higher priced afternoon entries on this is an EV SPAC at 52-week highs. And guess what? It's one of the patterns in the ebook. So anyway, we want to see that bounce off of green to red. Now, what I ideally want to see is this not go. We don't want it to go red on the day. So I'm hoping this holds and then perks into the afternoon. And then on that afternoon perk, you would risk a red move. Okay? And you guys know, when I say afternoon, that's that 2 p.m. window area. So you're looking to buy that perk if it holds green. Okay? If this holds green, which I expect it to do, let it chop around early in the day. Then if it bounces off of a green to red, you're buying that afternoon perk. Then you stop if it goes red on the day. Simple. That's our favorite afternoon real stock entry. Okay. I beg everyone to trade quote unquote real stocks in the afternoon. Standard bounce off of green to red for swing entry. Whiteboard done. But what about CLPS? What about CLPS? Come on, we know. Day 2 for a piece of crap. It's dead. Okay? Remember, and I say this almost every day, 90% of dip and rips, day 2, day 3, are dead. If you want to know what CLPS does today, look at SCKT yesterday. Don't. Please don't be a bag holder. Please don't be a bag holder. Recognize what they are. Somebody's ticker spamming. Again, I don't name names, but somebody's ticker spamming with SHIP, S-H-I-P. You ticker spammed me 50 times. Guess what? I'm not going to talk about SHIP. I don't care how great SHIP is. I will not discuss it because you ticker spammed. SOS today. How is SOS looking today? Probably a red to green. Closed weak yesterday, didn't it? Yeah, weak close. So SOS is a red to green for continued move higher. Otherwise, let it chop around. So SOS, red to green for continued swing. Otherwise, wait for breakouts. Riot. Yaqueen asking about Riot. Red on the day. What is Bitcoin doing as of right now? Bitcoin price. Pulling back, but still near highs. Red to greens on all the crypto plays. So all the crypto plays are red to greens. All cryptos red to greens on BTC holds or perks. TTNP is a good setup, I think, says Brian. Allow me to take a look, Brian. Former runner. This stock has ran many times in the past. Terrible chart. Okay. Classic one and done chart. So this is day trade only. Okay. I mean, listen, if you want to save an example of a one and done chart, save TTNP. So what's that mean? Doji candles, spikes, fails, gaps down the next day. That's the one and done chart. That means this is day trade only. Okay? Because history doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. This stock tends to spike, fail, gap down the next day. It's the furthest thing from a swing trade. So TTNP, classic one and done chart. Is a former runner though. 9 million float, traded 2 million shares. What's my news? Do I got any news on TTNP? Not seeing it. Doesn't mean there isn't news. I move fast on these. I don't like it. I don't have float rotation. Now maybe the volume comes in. So I'm lacking float rotation. I'm lacking news that I see. Now maybe there's something out there that I don't see. And it's a one and done chart. So Brian, thank you. And hey, I think it's valuable to talk about non-ideal setups too. So anyway, GTEC and AVGR are my mains. Good stuff today, guys. Way to bring your A game. Some great tickers. Again, on my personal Instagram at tbowen. I only have one Instagram account. 24 hours. There's a swipe up for the ebook. Nicole will drop the link in chat again, or you can go to tbowen.com. And again, you can say, Tim, it's just a sales pitch. I'm telling you, okay? Hand on the Bible. Listen, it's a Squarespace site, okay? I put it on that Squarespace site to get it out there because of, again, I told the story at the beginning. My website's still not done. I hacked together that website. You'll get the PDF. It's all good to go, but it's probably going to be there a day. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it'll be down later. But everything we talk about, every jargon, every pattern, it's all in there, and it's $50, okay? If that's too much for you, then I get it. $50 is $50, but if it's too much for you, you probably shouldn't be trading. You should probably be saving your money, paying down debt, okay? Paper trading, okay? If $50 is too much for you to understand all of the terminology and the patterns we talk about, please paper trade, save money, and, look at trading for real a year from now, okay? Seriously. I mean, if you're that strapped, I don't want you spending $50 on it. Save your money and paper trade. And as always, have a great day, my friends. We will see you next time. Check out the Steady Trade team as always. And otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow morning at 8:30 Eastern. Have a great day.